As we head into 2026, let me ask you something honestly. Do you feel confident about what's coming next? Do you feel like you're just trying to keep your head above the water? Because here's what I'm seeing right now across my leadership coaching. A lot of capable and smart people aren't lacking skills. They're lacking confidence. And in today's video, I want to talk about how to build confidence going into 2026, 3 practical ways that has helped me, not just in leadership, but also in content creation and everyday life. Hey everyone, welcome back to the channel. If you're new here, my name is Teresa and I'm a leadership and career coach based in Melbourne, Australia. And on this channel, we explore practical strategies and tools to help you lead with clarity, influence with confidence, and grow in your professional career. And if that sounds like you, make sure to subscribe to this channel. Over the last few weeks, I've been coaching people who are stepping into 2026 feeling unsettled. I've heard things like, hey, I just don't think I have enough experience for what is expected of me next year. Other people seems to be way more confident, like they know what they're doing and they probably can do my job way better than me. Everything feels chaotic. There's no clear priority, and how do I even push back? And I just want to say this clearly. Now, this isn't because you're falling behind. It's because the environment is changing faster than certainty can keep up. Even for me, for content creation, I still have moments where I'm just sitting here right now recording and thinking, does this even matter? Why do people even watch this? And am I the right person to say all this? Psychologists call this confident competency loop. Now, in the early stages of learning something, your competence is low, and naturally your confidence is low too. Research shows that people's self-efficacy, which is just a fancy word for belief in their ability, tend to rise only after they've accumulated small wins and practice. So if you're doubting yourself, it's not proof you're failing, it's proof that you're in the messy, and I'm in the messy too, but necessary early stage of growth. So the first thing that builds confidence going into the new year is reflection, not self-criticism. Now, most people underestimate how uncomfortable growth actually feels. Psychologist Nell Birch describes this through the 4 stages of competency. You start unaware of what you don't know, then you become painfully aware of it, then you can just do the thing with effort, and eventually it just becomes second nature. The most confidence crises happen in that conscious incompetence stage, when you know what's missing but haven't had enough repetition yet. Neuroscience explains why this feels so intense. When you're learning something new, the brain fear centers becomes more active. Your system is literally saying, hey, if this is unfamiliar, pay attention. But research on learning and deliberate practice shows that repeated exposure to difficult rewires the brain, strengthens the neural pathway over time. So instead of treating discomfort as a warning sign, reframe it to this. Discomfort is information, it's your brain adapting and growing. The second shift into 2026 is this. Stop waiting to feel confident before you act. Psychologists show that confidence is a lagging indicator. Action comes first. There's a concept called the behavioral activation, which shows that motivation and confidence follow behavior, not the other way around. This matters a lot going into 2026 because many of the roles will require clearer thinking, stronger communication, more decision making under uncertainty. Now, you just don't build confidence for that just by thinking a lot harder. You build it by putting your work out into the world. So draft that strategy, share your point of view, run those meetings, and have proper conversations. Each reps gives your brain evidence, I've done this before and I can handle this. That's how confidence compound. Now my final tip, confident going into 2026 will not be a solo sport. One of the biggest predictor of confidence isn't personality, it's the environment. Albert Bandura's social learning theory shows that we build belief in ourselves by observing and learning from others. So when you're surrounded by people who are slightly ahead of you, uncertainty becomes more normalized instead of personal. And that's why mentorship, coaching, and peer network matters so much during transition years. Personally, as I move deeper into content creation and coaching, I intentionally stay close to people who are ahead of me, building audiences, products, and systems at scale. Now, they don't just give me the answers, they give me context and some of their learning so then I don't have to make the same mistake as them. And this context is one of the fastest ways to rebuild confidence. So go into 2026, ask yourself, who am I learning alongside? Who helps me to see what good actually looks like? And so one final point and a critical point, all of this confidence is about growth. But growth doesn't mean being uncomfortable 24/7. Psychologists show that performance improves with stress only up to a certain point. Now beyond that point, too much pressure actually reduces performance and confidence. So for next year, yes, push yourself, learn new things, and stretch your capability. But also make sure that you rest, create space, and let things integrate. One of the best advice that anyone has given me is that you have to go slow to go way faster later. And that's just not laziness, it's just about strategy. So as we head into 2026, here's what I want you to remember. Confidence comes from understanding your learning curve. Confidence is built through action, not certainty. Confidence grows faster in the right environment, and confidence needs recovery to be sustainable. And if you're feeling unconfident right now, it doesn't mean that you are behind. It means that you are learning something way meaningful. If you find this video helpful, please hit the like button and subscribe to this channel, or share with somebody who could get a little bit of confidence boost. Thank you for watching, and I'll see you next time.